Hi everyone, this is Praveen Dure from Dice University, and today's video is going to be about how to make affiliate landing page for Google Ads. It's going to be super interesting, guys. But before we go into today's video, just the usual, guys, please hit the subscribe button for this channel if you like this channel. Please hit the like button for this video if you like the video, not now, guys, at the end of the videos, as well as the bell notification so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos and so that we can keep creating good content for you all the time. So are you ready for today's video? Let's go.
This video is brought to you by Landerize.com. Create highly optimized landing pages in minutes. Get your 14-day free trial in the description below this video.
Welcome to today's video, everybody. In today's video, we are going to teach you on how to create an affiliate page for Google Ads. That's it, guys. So we will be using Landerize to build our landing page. Landerize is a landing page builder created by our very own Colin Dice himself, catering specifically for affiliate marketers. So they do have a normal drag and drop templates. It's very easy to use and all this kind of stuff, which I'm going to show you later on. But what differentiates Landerize and what makes Landerize is one of the best affiliate landing page builder there is that major reason is because it caters for affiliate marketers, and another reason is that because with Landerize, you can actually build your landing page and upload your landing page directly to Amazon S3, which makes that your landing page will load very fast. And you should know that the loading speed of your landing page will definitely affect your click-through rate. This was an issue faced by a lot of affiliate marketers previously when they're using ClickFunnels, Leadpage, Elementor, and all this kind of stuff, where their landing page actually loads pretty slow. And when the landing page loads slow, what happens is that their click-through rate tried to go down. Their click rate was good. That means their ad was good, their click rate was high, and then what happened was with them paying for the click rate, but the click-through rate went down, so that the conversion rate went down as well. So Colin Dice knows this problem as well because he is a super affiliate himself. So what he did was he came up with a solution called Landerize. So we're going to know more about Landerize in a while, but then let me just tell you that there's actually a 14 days free trials available for Landerize today. I've actually attached the link in the description of this video for your convenience. You can actually go to the link, click on the link, and grab your 14 days free trial for Landerize today. So today we will be building a Google Ads, a landing page for Google Ads, guys. So we're gonna go ClickBank and you're gonna go Marketplace and you're gonna choose an offer. So I'm not gonna spend a lot of time. I'm just gonna tell you that whenever you're choosing an offer for Google Ads, the most important part that you need to take a look at is the affiliate page, guys. So I'm gonna use this one, new battery reconditioning. So you're gonna take a look at the offer page and the affiliate page. This is actually a very good offer. So when you take a look at the offer page, it's pretty nice. There is actually it looks nice, really nice and everything. So when you take a look at the affiliate page, this is where it is the most crucial. With Google Ads, your main priority should be definitely your keywords. Can you see these keywords? You should see always if that particular affiliate offers has keywords, because keywords are where you are going to target the Google Ads, guys. With Facebook, it might be creatives and all that, but with Google Ads, there's a lot of Google Ads. There's Google Shopping ads, there's Google Display ads, there's YouTube ads is also considered in Google Ads as well. So there is also Google Discovery for Gmail, but then the one that we will be concentrating is the Google search result ads. And for this particular purposes, keywords are your major role. This is how you define your ad. So as much as a lot of keywords that you have, that's as good as the offer gets. So make sure that when you're choosing an offer, you keep in mind of this. So we are going to choose this offer today, new battery reconditioning. So what you got to do is you got to hit promote button. There will be a pop-up coming up, and the pop-up comes up. All you got to do is just go ahead and generate hop links, and your affiliate link would be generated. So that is affiliate link we're going to paste in our landing page. So we're going to go back to Landerize right now. We're going to log in into Landerize and start checking out and building a landing page. So once you are in Landerize, this is how the Landerize will look like. Your landing pages pages will be here. So the first thing that I would highly suggest you to do is go to the getting started section. When you go to the getting started section, there will be like a introduction videos to teach you regarding the basic features of Landerize, how to set up Amazon S3, how to connect your Amazon S3 with your Landerize, how to set up the Landerize support team, how to schedule onboarding call with Landerize. The most important step that I feel in this one is step 2 and step 3, because this is where you're going to set up your AWS S3, and then you're going to connect your domain with your Landerize. So without this particular guide, it's a little bit of hard work. It's hard to do without guides, but the guide is there, and this is what differentiates a Landerize with other landing page builder. And if you don't do this step, you don't connect your domain, you will lose the most highest quality of, you will not be able to utilize Landerize fully. And if you're not a person who likes videos, then you can go to the support section. The same thing is here in the support in a text format as well, so you can actually take a look at all that. So let's start building our landing page, shall we? So the first thing that we need to do is we need to go to new landing page, and when you go to new landing page, there is actually available templates over here. You can see there's currently 18 templates available. Don't worry guys, Landerize is a brand new software, and they're adding at least 4 brand new high converting templates every single week. So each of these template is catered for different reason: sweepstakes, Nutra, gaming, FB, adult, casino, Quizlander, CBD, CC trial, and all this kind of stuff. You can actually see that there's no specific templates catered for Google. That is because when it comes to Google ads, there's not necessary for you to actually have a landing page. You can straight away go and put your offer page, but that's not something that we will recommend, because landing page have its purposes. The main purpose of landing page is that you want to warm up the audience. You want to make the audience feel like, okay, this is our offer, and we want only quality audience to go to your offer page. So to do this, we need to build a landing page. So since there's no any specific landing page that you can actually use, you can actually choose and use any landing page you want. So let's use this one over here for the purpose of this video. So we're gonna use reconditioning battery test 1. Don't worry, you can name this later on. Hit save button. Once you hit save button, you can actually start editing the templates. It's very easy, guys. Let's say that you want to make a copy of this. It's all you gotta do is just hit the brown button, rename the whole text, the copy would be there, and then you can move the copy around by clicking the purple button. You can edit the copy like this just by clicking the pencil button. If you don't want it, you can delete the copy fully. So you can do all this kind of stuff within this particular landing page. So what we are going to do is we are going to build a landing page. So let's start from the top. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start building advertisement. So this is something that we want to remain, but you can actually change the size and everything. So let's just change the size, change the font, the color. So maybe we want it to be red, for example. You want to make it underlined. You want this font to be underlined, and then you want to embed your link with your affiliate link that you just got just now. You can actually embed your link by pressing the chain button and just hit. That's it. You can embed the link, you can make it bold, you can make it italic, and you can do a lot of stuff here. You can even change the position of where you want it to be. So we want to make this remain in here. Don't worry guys, later we can change the color if you want to. The next thing that we want to do is we want to change this image. So every time you change an image with Landerize, you can actually see that the size is there. There's a recommended size over here. Can you see this? So what I would highly suggest you to do when you're changing an image with Landerize, first try to put the original image size. And then if you see that original image size is not that nice there, then you can actually use the recommended size. It's not compulsory for you to resize it, but you can actually resize it using Canva. later on I'll show you. Let's just go ahead and choose an image from Google. And before that, let me just tell you that whenever you're trying to do a Google ad, even though Google ads is not as strict as Facebook ads, make sure you go ahead to Google ads policy, and then make sure you check their policy. What is their prohibited content? They do not allow cryptocurrency, financial stuffs, and all these kind of stuffs as well. No adult offer here as well. So make sure you go to Google, check out their restricted, prohibited content first before you proceed further. It's very important as well. So let's go back. So they are going to use a banner. Let's go to our affiliate resources page and find if we can actually find a nice banner. The images are good. Let's find if we can find any vertical banners or not. So this one looks pretty neat. So let's see if we can actually use this image. Can we? Yes, we can actually save this image, and let's paste it in the landing page. So save it and then paste it. That's it. That's how easy it is. Looks nice. Looks pretty neat, right? Looks pretty neat, this one. So I kind of like this one. So let it be like this. If, like I told you, if you feel like this is not good, you can always go to Canva. Canva is a designing software created for especially catering for people without any designing background, without Photoshop or anything, to design stuff. So you can go Canva, you can go create design, you can go custom dimension, and then you can put the dimension here, which is 250 times 50, and then hit create design. So there will be a template coming out here. All you got to do is just upload the image that you want. For example, this one, right, that we wanted. And then you can actually let it load first, and then you can actually place it here, or you place it like this, and you can actually resize it accordingly. You can actually resize it accordingly. You can change, you can resize it accordingly. You can change the background, make it looks nice, or something like this, for example, something like this. Totally depends on you. And then you can save it. I'm going to show you a sample how it will look. So once you did this, you're going to save this, right? So once we save this, we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to go to Landerize. We're going to select an image. We're going to browse a different image here. So let me just go to downloads and change. I'm going to show you how it looks. So you can see once you resize, it will come to the original size of this particular image. But our initial image itself, I felt like it looks better, right? That's why I always tell you, put your initial image first and then see whether the initial image look good or not. If it does not look good, then you can change. If it looks good, just keep it there, guys. So once we have done that, now let's go to the next section, this one. So we are going to edit this. I don't want this one right now. Maybe the views I'll keep, so I just don't want this one, so I'm going to cancel this off. The views are going to keep, because we are not doing something related to Nutra. We're doing something related to reconditioning your old batteries. And why I'm actually keeping the views is because this particular offer page shows a video, so we need views for that videos, right? So that's why we're going to show. So we're going to edit the date. So we're going to make it to our current date that we are 3rd June 2020. Make sure it's 2020. Don't put a very backdated date, it's very bad. So you can change whatever you want here. For example, you want to change 89 likes. Video time, you can change. You can even remove the video time if you want to, and all this kind of stuff. So this one looks pretty neat. And then you can actually put the article summary, or you can just change it if you want to as well. Let's just put summary. No need to put article summary. And then here you can actually start editing the article. So for this particular purposes, you can actually use the affiliate resources again, and this time you can actually go and search for, they do have suggested headlines, right? So you can actually go to suggested headlines, and you can actually see the suggested headlines there. So you can actually see over here Facebook ad copy, and this one is not for Facebook's. So yep, you can actually use something like this. So we're going to copy this, and then we're going to paste it in our Landerize. So don't worry if it comes like this. That's very normal when you're copying it from somewhere. All you got to do is just highlight this and then change the background. That's it. Now it looks better. Exactly, that's how it should be. So you can keep this watch button there if you want to, because this is a video. But if it's not a video, then you can actually remove the watch button and even change this one. But right now you can actually keep the watch button here, so you can make it bold, for example, if you want to. And then you can actually, let me just, you can change the color. Let's say we want it to be, batteries what is the batteries blue, right? So we can change it into blue, for example, something like this. Totally depends on what you want. And you can do the same thing that you did with the advertising. You can press on the chain and you can embed your affiliate link here as well, and then hit save. Ta-da! Looks pretty neat, right? So we want a little bit spacing here. We want it to look a little bit spacing, so we're gonna enter, and then there's already a space there. So see how it looks. So see how easy it is to actually do stuffs with Landerize, right? Okay, now we're gonna do a little bit of these articles, a small catchphrase or something like that. So these are usually found in email swipes. So you can actually find an email swipes, or you can actually find an articles. Usually they will have this. So let's see advertising kit. Okay, not this one. So we don't want this one. So we want, like I told you, email swipe. Usually they are in email swipes. So if you can actually see this email, they ask you to download the email swipes. Okay, so we're gonna download the email swipe here. Let's see a specific one. Let's see how it looks like when we are actually uh, taking the email swipe. So I'm just gonna open the email swipe in the Microsoft Word. Maybe you can't see this, but what I'm doing right now, I'm just opening the email swipe and choosing an email swipe that we can actually put it in our column. So I just found something. So I'm just gonna copy this and I'm gonna go back to our Landerize, and then we're gonna paste this. Let's see how it looks first. Okay, this is pretty long, right? So okay, what we can do is we can make this short, make this nice here. So maybe when we make it short, it does look a little bit shorter. Oh, maybe we need to delete this one. Okay, now it looks pretty neat, right? Okay, as you can see over here, there's actually a section called click here to create new tricks, right? But we want to watch the video, or we want to lead them here, and this one is usually a video. There's no articles, right? So it's video. Click here to learn this trick. Actually, it's okay. This is okay. But what you're gonna do is, you can actually see, right, when you click on that, there's actually a URL coming up. So you're going to remove that URL. So you're going to click, left click, and remove the URL here, and we're going to paste our URL. So you're going to highlight this, you're going to go back to the chain section, and then we are going to paste our URL here. So our affiliate link here, sorry. Now it's your affiliate link there. So you're going to do the same for this one. Just do it, and then you're gonna do same for this one as well. Let me just see if they have any link embedded to them. They don't have any link embedded them, so they only have an underline. So you can actually underline, you can embed a link there, no worries. In fact, you can actually embed the link for the whole words here, so you can do that. So I think this is pretty neat enough. So the next one that we're going to do is we're going to change this image. So we're going to go here, just like I told you just now. They have a size for every image that you change with Landerize. So we're going to go to the resources section, sorry, affiliate page resources section, and this would be product images, right? So to ads and images. Okay, yep, this is the ones that we want. So I think this one looks pretty neat. So I'm gonna save this image. Okay, let's like I told you, first go and upload that image and see how it looks first. So we're gonna upload the image in Landerize. If it looks bad, then we're gonna change it. It looks bad, so we're gonna change it. We're gonna change it into 370 times 235. So you're gonna go Canva 370 times 23. What is that? 235, right? 235. If I'm mistaken. Let me just go check back. 325. Sorry. 325. We're gonna create design. Then we're gonna go to uploads. We're gonna go upload image, and then we're gonna upload that image. And now we're gonna mingle the image here. Let's see how it looks when we put it here. Let's see if it fits or not. It fits, but it looks a little bit blurred. Correct? Let's see whether it's still blur when it looks in the landing page, because it's smaller, right? It's becoming smaller. So we're gonna browse again. I'm gonna press this. It doesn't look blurry here. I told you. Now it looks pretty neat, right? Pretty neat. So that's how you can actually resize using Canva. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna paste your affiliate link here as well. Okay, and hit save. Make sure you hit the save button. So finally we're going to go down and edit this one. So this one is not finally, guys. So depending on, like I told you, depending on your offer page, you're going to choose it whether it's going to be watch now or click here or learn more. So I think this is okay here. Watch now, just paste your affiliate link and save it. So that's it basically. So the one now going further down, you're gonna go this one, we're gonna do this one, we're gonna change the image. So we're gonna take the same image that we did previously and try to put it here and see how it looks. Okay, looks good. And then okay, when it comes to Google, it's not as strict as Facebook when it comes to this section about us, privacy policy, terms and condition. I mean, it's not necessary to be there, but then with Google and Facebook, I would highly suggest, because they are companies which relies on ads, right? So I would highly suggest you to have this one over here. It's very easy, guys. All you got to do is go to your website, create a page about us, privacy policy, and all this kind of stuff. For example, you don't want to have about us, you can just cancel the about us and it will not be there, just privacy policy and terms and condition, and then paste the link over here and hit save. So it's that easy to do. But with Google, it's not compulsory, it's not as strict as Facebook. Just make sure that you have this one. So this one is actually to safeguard you, to tell that this is actually an ad, and this is actually everything used here is created by you and all this kind of stuff. So this is actually very important, so make sure it's there. And then finally here you can actually change it into your company's name. So we're going to use Dice University, for example. This would be your company name. Don't put my company name or Dice University, just put your company name. You can do the lots of stuff, same thing. You can bold it, you can bold this one as well. So totally depends on what you want, how you want it to be. Everything is customizable, guys. So that's it, guys, for the last tinkering. Let's change the coloring. That's what we're going to do, right? So you're going to change the color here. I'm going to change it blue. Looks pretty neat. And then background color, you can play with the background color here. It's a white, black. Black looks great, but then with black you need to change this word color, right? Let's try black. Let's try changing the colors of the word into perhaps blue, perhaps blue. Let's change it to blue. Looks great, right? Is it hard to read? So make sure when you're changing the color, it's not hard to read, guys. That's the main priority. If when you're changing the color, sometimes like one time you click, it's not changing. Don't worry, guys. Just click it again and it will change. Like it does not change right now, right? So just click it again and change it. That's it. It doesn't change again. Don't worry again. Click it again and change it again. It will change. So don't worry about that. So summary, we're gonna change this, or we're gonna just remove this, and then we're gonna change the words maybe into a milder blue, a little bit different blue, right? just to differentiate between the title and the whole thing. Yep, even though okay, looks good, but I think it's too dark, right? Maybe we're gonna make it a little bit, but when we make it a little bit gray, I think we make it a little bit darker. Yep. So that's it, guys. That's it. You have actually successfully created your landing page. So make sure when you're choosing your background color, make sure the colors, the words are visible, because that's the most important key point, right? So the words must be visible, the image must be visible. The reason I changed it into black, because I want it to blend with the background. So you can even change it into different colors if you want to. You can play around with any colors you want to. You can do all this. Oh, that's bad color, so black is the basket. So let's keep it black, and then hit save. And then final step, you need to go to the gear icon like usual. Just make sure you rename your title into whatever that you want. Don't worry, because you have already embedded your link here, here, and here, and most of the place. So don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about those people not be able to go from here to your offer page. Don't worry about that. Hit save, and that's it, guys. You have successfully created an affiliate page for your Google Ads. The final step is for you to go ahead to my landing pages. Scroll down, find your landing page that you created, hit publish, and then now you got to choose the domain. Remember, I told you that step 1 and step 2 is very important just now in getting started. That's where you actually set up your domain. Usually, most probably you'll only have one, but if you have few, then choose the one that you want it to be and hit publish. When you hit publish, nothing will happen. Just joking. Just can you scroll up, you can actually see that your campaign has been successfully uploaded to Amazon S3. But you might be concerned, why is not showing published? Don't be so concerned, guys. Just refresh it and your concerns will be gone off. It's published, and you can also double check this in your Amazon S3 as well. So that's it, guys. That's basically it. That's how you go ahead and make an affiliate page for your Google Ads. Just make sure that you keep in mind to follow the ads policy, and keep in mind that choose an offer which has keywords there, which is very important for Google Ads later on when you're doing the ads itself. So before we go, I just want to remind you that there's actually a 14 days free trial for Landerize. You see how we use Landerize, right? So if you want to play around with Landerize, now is your time. Just go ahead to the description of this video. There's a link for Landerize 14 days trial. Click on that link and claim your Landerize 14 days trial. And also there's a 45 days native ads course given free for Dice University for a member. I will say it again, native ads course, 45 days native ads course for free, but only for Dice University Forum. This is like our appreciation to them. Dice University Forum is a great community. A lot of athletes from all over the world coming together to share their knowledge and to build a community. So you can also grab that 45 days free native ads course just by joining the Dice University Forum. The link is in the description below as well. You can click on the link and join the Dice University Forum and claim your free 45 days native ads course as well. It will be really worth it. So the final thing before I go, please help us, guys. Hit the subscribe button for this channel, the like button for this video if you like this video, as well as the bell notification, so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, and so that we can keep creating good contents for you all the time. So I'll be seeing you in the next one, right? So till then, bye bye.